policy, generally speaking, not to talk at these things. Because I had a 3-hour concert once, and I paid the consequences for that. I did learn from my mistakes, though. But I do want to briefly say, you have been through probably, thank you for the demonstration, you have been through probably the roughest part, which is when I send them home and say, no, you can't put it together, make that terrible sound. I do tell them to drive you crazy, I'm sorry in advance, but it's the only way I can motivate them to do it. Go practice in a mirror, I'm sure they tied up a bathroom for a long time. All sorts of things. And I want to thank you for that, because without that, I cannot do this. So, this is my favorite part. Ready? You guys, clap for them. Go. Don't you wish you had that? I wish it worked all the time. Sometimes it doesn't. So, on behalf of all of us here, thank you so much for the support and for everything, because it is a long journey. I was telling my students, this does not become necessarily their life, but it becomes a large part of it. And I'm sure you've heard hours and hours of practicing and not necessarily knowing if it sounds a certain way. So thank you again for all that you do, for renting the instruments and paying for the instrument lessons and driving them back and forth and going, oh my gosh, they have to be there an hour before. I know. Thank you so much for putting up with it and learning about it, because this is such, in my opinion, such an important part of their education. Now I'm going to stop talking. Thank you for not applauding, I appreciate it. And we'll end with our last piece. Did they get that from you?
The band is made up of many different sections, and this piece shows each section. See if you can tell why the composer, Mike Hanfield, chose the title Popcorn Prelude.